thoughts on faith and failure? Or have you heard things where it's like you can't have faith if you're fear, or like they can't be in the same space, things like that. Like different statements are similar to that. I was in prayer and I was talking with God, and I just thought, it dawned on me on how unfair such statements, such sentiments are, because in our humanness we have fear, right? In our humanness we experience fear, we understand fear. We can say, yes, when we look at the scriptures, when we look at the biblical text, it says God did not give us a spirit of fear. This is true, right? But we have a spirit of love, power, and a sound mind, or self-discipline. This is true. But in our humanness, there are many things that incite fear. There are many things that inspire fear. There are many things that are very real to us that encourage fear, right? And faith is something we've never seen, right? It's the evidence of things unseen. It is such a fabulous, fantastic hope for God's hand in something we've never seen, in a way we've never seen it before. When we're talking about fear, sometimes it's things that it's not real, right? But oftentimes fear has been, again, incited, encouraged by things that actually are real. And then we want to match that into faith, that it's something we've never seen. So you can understand how it's unfair to say, don't feel fear, just focus on faith. I think we can hold space for both things. I think we can understand why we are afraid. I think we can do our self-reflection, do our self-work to better understand ourselves, to better understand our lived experiences, better understand the things that shaped us as to why we are afraid. But I think in the same boat, we can now choose from that understanding to have faith. I think we can now choose to have a hope for our future. I think we can choose to focus on what life could be like, to focus on everything in quote unquote manifestations, in quote unquote our affirmations, our dreams, our goals, our desires. I think we can choose faith into seeing what that could possibly look like, while acknowledging why it is we had fear in the first place. I don't think you just supplant fear with faith. I don't think that works. I think when we supplant fear, that is repression, that is terrible for our brain and does not help us understand ourselves better. And the next time we see something that even resembles our fear, that fear gets even brighter. So the only way to quash fear through faith is to really understanding ourselves in a better way. What do you think?